Keith Urban, known for his soulful music and his loving marriage to Hollywood superstar Nicole Kidman, has always been seen as one of the most grounded and genuine figures in entertainment. But behind that charming smile and those heartwarming love songs lies a deeper truth that's now coming to light. Recently, Keith opened up in a moment of raw honesty, admitting that he hasn't always been the perfect husband fans imagined. His emotional confession during an interview left audiences stunned, as he spoke about his struggles, regrets, and the burden of living under the shadow of fame while trying to protect his marriage. Keith's revelation wasn't just about personal flaws. It was about choices that nearly cost him everything. In his words, he's had to face the hardest sentence of all, the sentence of living with his past mistakes. And this time, it's not the kind of punishment a courtroom could deliver, but the kind that life itself hands down when you hurt the ones you love most. What makes this story even more intense is Nicole Kidman's reaction, or rather, her silence. While Keith opened up about his past, Nicole has remained gracefully quiet. Those close to the couple say her silence isn't anger, it's reflection. Nicole, who has weathered storms in her personal life before, is reportedly giving Keith the space to come to terms with his actions. But make no mistake, sources claim this hasn't been easy for her. Behind closed doors, there's been a lot of pain and soul-searching. Nicole's friends have said she feels torn between the man she loves and the man she's had to forgive more times than the public will ever know. She's holding on because she sees the good in him, one insider revealed. But forgiveness doesn't come without a cost. And that cost may be what Keith now refers to as his life-changing sentence. For years, Keith Urban's fans have admired his transformation from a troubled artist to one of the most respected names in country music. But he's never fully hidden his struggles, especially his battles with addiction and the pressures of fame. Yet, in his latest confession, Keith admitted that even after years of recovery and success, he still faces demons that threaten to undo everything he's built. He revealed that during a particularly dark period, he let his insecurities get the better of him, allowing fame to cloud his judgment and distance him from Nicole. "I wasn't being the partner she deserved," Keith admitted. "There were times I put my own pain above her peace, and that's something I'll always regret." Those words hit hard, not just for Nicole, but for millions who looked up to their relationship as a rare example of Hollywood love done right. Fans flooded social media with messages of support, heartbreak, and confusion. How could someone who seemed so devoted falter in such a way? Keith's honesty may have earned him some respect, but it's also forced him to face consequences both personally and professionally. According to reports, he's been undergoing therapy, attending couples counseling with Nicole, and taking time away from certain commitments to focus on rebuilding the trust that's been shaken. This life-changing sentence he speaks of isn't about jail time. It's about redemption. It's about living each day knowing that love, once fractured, doesn't always heal easily. And while Nicole hasn't made any public statements, insiders suggest she's determined to make their marriage work, for their daughters, and for the bond that still exists between them. Keith, on the other hand, seems to be embracing this chapter of accountability. "The hardest part," he said in a recent interview, "is forgiving yourself when you've hurt the one person who's always believed in you." While the full details of Keith's admission remain private, what's clear is that this revelation has become a turning point for their marriage. Nicole, known for her strength and elegance, is reportedly standing by Keith, but with new boundaries and expectations. A close friend said, "She's giving him a chance to prove himself, but this is his last chance. She's done with apologies. She wants action." Keith, in turn, seems determined to make things right. He's reportedly written new music inspired by this turbulent time, describing it as the most honest work of my life. Insiders say he's channeling his pain into his art, hoping to show Nicole and the world that he's a changed man. Keith and Nicole's story might be facing its hardest chapter yet, but if there's one thing fans can agree on, it's that their love has survived storms before. Whether this latest test strengthens or shatters them remains to be seen, but the world will be watching closely, rooting for them to find their way back to peace. So, what do you think about Keith Urban's emotional confession? Do you believe Nicole Kidman should forgive him, Or is this a sign that some wounds cut too deep to heal? Let's talk about it in the comments below. And if you've enjoyed this deep dive into their story, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like this video, and turn on notifications so you'll be the first to know when new celebrity updates drop.